MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the move.
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality. And he keeps the team in the ball game. And when your starter, he's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He will lead this one off today.
Number 19, Charlie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Count still at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
So one away here with the bases empty, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Brian Shaw is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals, the center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. His numbers against Brian Shaw, he's a perfect 3 for 3. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Whoa.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And the payoff pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Struck him out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that could swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. His numbers against Brian Shaw. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball 1, well below the zone. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. The 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Two men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. He's set. The 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Fowler over at second. Wong at first. 2 out in the inning. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now a ball lined to the left side. but foul. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. Cards strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Arenado.
First pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Two balls, two strikes to Nolan Arenado. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Murphy playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 13th round pick during the first year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Oh, look at Wong. Hey now.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. A ball and two strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Ozuna. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Yadier Molina.
Now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped. So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl, another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
Stepping in, Jose Martinez. His numbers against Brian Shaw, he's 1 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopper foul. A little low. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Hard hit ball to second. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 14, Tony.
And now for Colorado, Tony Walters. Lifetime versus this arm, batting at an even .400. From the stretch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Tapia stands at second with no outs. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. The 2-1. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Brian Shaw. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon, and he'll bounce one on the ground to first. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Ready for another chance? Trevor Story, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So coming to the plate, David Dahl. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Line towards center field. Fowler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Rockies lead it 2-0. So here now is the pitcher, Jack Flaherty, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Fowler, 33 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2, and he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2, a swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he?
Now
That's 7 punch outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
The 3-1 pitch drilled to first, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Ball 2.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone. Strike 1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he misses. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Martinez looks up, and that one is gone. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
The batter, number
Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Popped up. Carpenter will wait on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Now here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Count even now at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wong is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. One there. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Bouncer to the left side. Arenado's got it. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Standing in, Tony Walters. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Tony Walters.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground toward short. DeYoung gathers it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Colorado, the pitcher, Brian Shaw.
Yonder Alonso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Yonder Alonso.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ripped toward the gap in right. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Blackman at second with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you, Heidi. Kyle Freeland, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
21, Kyle Freeland.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Jose Martinez.
The pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
The 3-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Blackman is after it, and no one will track it down. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Shot here to left, and the Redbirds are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Freeland is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Cardinals are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 game.
the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Number 19 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Line drive to center field. Tapia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Dexter Fowler. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, and all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Colton Wong now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Colorado's out in front, 3-2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point.
Brett Cecil takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Line drive to left. Ozuna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Past history with Brett Cecil, he's 1 for 2. Now the 2-0. He pulls this one into right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Weakly hit towards first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the Cardinals 2. So digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Tapia ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcell Ozuna. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 2 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Striding in once again, Paul DeJong. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a drive by DeJong. This ball is hit well to left field. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeJong. And the Redbirds have drawn even now at 3-3. Seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Yadier Molina is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Cardinals, number 60, John Brebbia.
Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
That'll bring up Tony Walters, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Pitch on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 21, Kyle Freeland.
Brendan Rodgers will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Score remains tied at 3-3. Number 54 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 54.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The third base,
if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball one. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Jairo Munoz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cardinals, number 34, Jairo Munoz.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit on the ground out to short. Story throws it in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still tied 3-3. Giovanni Gallegos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Eighth inning from St. Louis. All even as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Digging in, Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, David Dahl, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
2-1 to David Dahl. Three and one to the Rockies left fielder.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here's the 3-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Onto the lawn and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they take the lead 4-3.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8, 4-3 Colorado. Scott Ober is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dexter Fowler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So striding in, Colton Wong. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone, ball 3. Marcell Ozuna would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 4-3. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. Last time through was a base hit.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The batter, number 24.
Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Ready on 0-2. Fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, and it remains a 4-3 game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wade Davis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Colorado. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 71, Wade Davis. Now
at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Two-1. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Full count, 3-2. Slow little grounder left side. Arenado gonna have to hurry on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier.
Now to the plate, Yadier Molina. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's gone 3 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. To third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Colorado Rockies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 54 takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.